Reason why we're in storm watch because all these warnings, look at that, winter storm warnings. United States will have over 200 million people impact because of the polar vortex. And look at that, tornado threat on Sunday, winter storm warnings, cold warnings, all over its warnings. Even freezing rain warnings are possible in Dallas. That even a threat with power outages. Yeah, I said Dallas, Texas because the polar vortex is spreading every. Storm Justin here. We're heading to Free Mountain, 5 Eastern. Welcome everybody. And look at the current weather conditions. Cold in Saskatoon, minus 30, minus 27. Dangerous cold weather for over 200 million Americans. And we got winter storm watches have been issued by Environment Canada. And what this means that it's a winter storm watch, significant snows, okay? So the computer models are not agreeing here, but it will be a lot of snow no matter what. Even including city Toronto, all in the yellow, seeing 20 to 30 plus centimeters of snow, but also it could be even more than that. I saw a computer model earlier today, it could be 40 centimeters plus. So keep an eye on your, we got warm moisture, gonna hit the polar vortex, and that's gonna make a pretty wild storm for millions of Americans, and look in Canada as well. So Toronto, like I said, 40 plus centimeters. Montreal, Quebec, southern Quebec, could see 20 to 30 maybe. That's unlikely, but it depends on the storm track. It could be even more, but blizzard conditions are possible. So blizzard warnings can be issued by Environment Canada later on. And this polar vortex going south, going down south. Look at this. Watch this tomorrow. How cold it gets in Ottawa. Might even hit minus 30 at 8 a.m. in Ottawa with wind chills into the minus 40s. And as we spread further east, Winnipeg might hit minus 50 with this polar vortex. And going down south, Washington saying minus 11, and also Houston getting cold temperatures. Look at Houston, 0 by tomorrow night, and that's what creates some freezing rain. And this is without wind chill in Winnipeg, minus 30, especially for the homeless. And let's go from west to east now. 6 degrees in Vancouver today, 5 and sunshine, so no polar vortex there. Minus 10 in Prince George, minus 12 tomorrow. You guys are in the north. Yellowknife, normal, cold temperatures, sunny. Regina, minus 29 right now. That's without wind chill. And look at that, low minus 35, wind chill, 10 degrees colder. Just to give you an idea, look at the map here. All spread in southern Manitoba, cold extreme temperature. And look at the temperature here. Winnipeg, minus 38, wind chill, minus 49 degrees. In the white, when you see white, that is dangerously cold. Also for Ottawa, we'll see white. Toronto, minus 15, having heavy snow. Like I said, blizzard warnings could be issued by Environment Canada later on. Ottawa, Montreal has special weather statements for snow. Uncertain with the amounts. So keep an eye on your forecast for Ottawa, Montreal. Could see significant snow and significant cold air. Dangerous cold air with minus, feeling like to minus 40s. Quebec City, same thing. Yeah, and Halifax in Nova Scotia, the Prairie, PEI will see a little bit of the polar vortex, minus 14, minus 12. Cold for you guys. You guys are used to major storms, windy conditions for several days, 70 to 80 kilometers per hour at times. And minus 7 in Charlottetown, PEI, a low of minus 20. With the winds, it's going to be biting cold.